Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. Today I'm going to be cleaning out and resetting up my mini happy planner. Um, it wasn't working for me anymore. I had notes everywhere, as you can see. I had I want to say a quote budget section. All it was the expense trackers. I wasn't using them. I was throwing my receipts in a pocket and just pulling the receipts out and filling out the thing once I was home. I'm pulling out the month of April. Um, like I see paper with writing on it. I'm just pulling it out. That is my kids section. Sorry, you guys do not get to see that. There's too much personal information. And then I took out my call log section and put it in the back. Basically, all that is I keep notes on every call, either that I receive or that I make. It's just the date, the time, who it was with, where they were from. So, so like Tina with the bank or, Susie with the cable company, whatever. And notes on what we talked about. So if there's anything that I need to do or say they say that they were going to do, I have note of that and I can put that in my, to-do list or my waiting on list or whatever. Um, Look, I pulled everything out, y'all. Those are my shopping lists that I still needed. I'm glad I got that. Because, boy. Alright, and, so, that was my old budget section. So I decided to kind of have my mini mirror my classic and have, a inbox. For those of you who don't know, I set up my classic happy planner for the Getting Things Done and FlyLadies, systems. So anyhow, I made a inbox and a project section into my mini. I don't need everything else because either it's going to be done at work or an errand if it's going to stay in here. So now that is what I call my little page protector because I do take this to work and my mini sits on my back cabinet, which is like a half a foot away from like I turn around and I run into the cabinet. But it's about a foot or so away from my teeny tiny sink that you can barely wash your hands in without, who am I kidding? You can't even wash your hands on the thing without splashing water all over the place. So that is just to protect my pages when it's flipped open. Sitting back there and flipped open behind me. And I'm rounding all the corners and everything because I'm being anal like that. I don't know why. Alright. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Like, what am I doing? Oh. See, even I confuse myself. It's awesome. Those are, so all my little clear dashboards, dividers, whatever you want to call them, I call them dividers because they divide sections in my thing. I don't know. Anyhow, whatever. Potato, potato. All of those are Dollar Tree chopping mats. Coupon to Provide, I think, is the first person I ever seen using those, and they are great for making all sorts of things for your planner. So I just made one long one. It's the same width and height as them, but the whole, well, in mine, the bottom, and other people's it would be the top. The whole top, instead of making a tab, I just made it all one length, and that is for my inbox section that I made for my happy planner. And then, so that's how you make holes for your happy planner. For those of you who don't know this, because I've seen a lot of people comment or saying stuff about this, like when they get the new metal disc, that their stuff isn't flipping through their planner very smoothly. Widen the slits, especially, not necessarily on the paper. Sometimes you do on the paper, but I'm not going to go through and do that on every single sheet. because it's going to eventually bend anyways. But when you're plastic things, that's not going to eventually bend. Widen the slits. You'll see whenever I make one, I put it on the disc and then I flip it back and forth a few times. That's me checking to make sure that I've got the slits wide enough so it will easily flip in my planner. And so I had to do that with my plastic Mamby dashboards, and my snap-on cover had to widen the slits for them to turn easily on the metal disc. Excuse me, it is so stinking late. All right, so enough. Sorry about the little ramble, but that is how you fix that. And I had bought these little pockets from Recollections. You can find them back in the Traveler's Notebook section. But they're just adhesive pockets. One, I think comes in a pack of like 4 or 5. I think that's 4. No, 5. Because you get one long one that is long enough to hold like a dollar bill, which my initial one I'd put too far up, so it was hard to get in and out with the way I had it in because of the disc. It has the secretarial pocket that you see my Sonic coupons in that I wish I would go and use. And I don't remember, it has 2 smaller secretarial pockets and then a card, like a credit card pocket. You'll see them here in just a second. So I'm just making more dashboards for those and cutting the doohickeys. Oh my goodness. I don't know what they're called. Yep, I messed up on one. So, it's fine though, because when you cut the slits in it, you don't even notice it and you don't see it. So it's fine. And that's the wonderful thing about clear, is you don't see that stuff. I feel like I'm rambling a lot, so sorry if you guys, and I'm sorry about my arms. Like, I filmed this. I'm going to try to speak clearly because it's been a long day and it's late. I filmed this at the same time I filmed my last plan with me, which was about a week after my son had his last big meltdown. And my poor arms. I had intended to come back into my bedroom where everything's set up to film my plan with me's and put on a long sleeve shirt or a jacket, and yeah, didn't happen. Sorry. That's my scatterbrainness. So there's the little credit card. I guess that's what you call them. I don't know. That's what I'm calling them. Credit card adhesive pockets. That sounds good. Credit card adhesive pockets. Yeah, it's late. Sorry. And I'm just using my bone folder to make sure they're on there really nice and good. And then, yeah, so each packet came with one of those, and I bought 2 packets. My Michaels never has these things. And I was at, of course, the Michaels furthest away from me. It's like still, I guess, in my area. And they had a whole bunch, so I grabbed 2 packets. In fact, I wish I would have grabbed 3, but whatever. But I do not like the way I did those. I put them all in the same, like, back to back on that one little thing, and by the time you put stuff in both of them, it makes the planner a little bulky. And then I'm just grabbing out all my little store cards, and you see I have double of some. I don't know why, but I do. I think my research card is the same. Like it's sorry, I heard a noise. I was like, what is that? Sorry. The research card I think has the same account. It's just 2 cards. Like it gives like one for the husband, one for the wife kind of situation. And research is a grocery store, in case you guys aren't in northeastern Oklahoma. I don't think you know that unless you're in this area. Alright, so um, my sticky note dashboard. I want it to flip the other way. It had initially, I don't know if you saw at the beginning, I cut, so it initially both sides snapped into the disc to keep it closed, and I cut off one side where it snaps in, and halfway through I realized, hey, I kind of should have cut off the other side so I can have this flip out. So when I'm in my planner, I can have those out and I can grab a sticky note. So now we're going in and rearranging sticky notes because I had nothing else better to do with my life. I'm actually kind of laughing because it's like the things we do. And then I'm just rearranging so I can get more sticky notes on there. I love those checklist sticky notes. Those are so amazing. I have the appointment ones too. And I don't know, like, I didn't actually buy the checklist ones at first. I actually waited like a month or something later to go back and get them. And now that I have them, like, you should have just got these to begin with. What were you thinking? Whatever. And now I'm trying to justify buying the mom one just for the coffee cup one. Alright, and then I'm putting the secretarial pocket on the other side of that, so I have the secretarial pocket to put my receipts in, and when I use it as a wallet, I can have my money and my debit card on the other one. Yep. And then I'm going to put stickers in my the four smaller secretarial pockets, which, like I said, I now don't like. I've had it like this for a few days, and yeah, it's a little bulky with all the stickers. And good God, I actually put too many stickers in there. Oh well, you live and learn. All right, well, I think that's it. I'm just going to add some paper into my inbox section, so hopefully I can keep all my little notes together. Um, and I think I'm going to add some more paper in the back, and we will be done. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.